So what made you get a business coach and a mindset coach? I mean, I had a business coach. I didn't have a mindset coach though. So what made you do that?
So for business coach, I know I wanted to have a coaching business.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to set up a business. And some of the things that I went through with it opened my eyes. I was like, okay, so you needed to do this. I didn't know. Sometimes you know that you don't know a thing. So you just look for somebody who does, somebody who perhaps has done it
but
before.
it's kind of unusual though. Most people start a business, don't they? And then they get like halfway through, a couple of years down the line, and then they realise they might need a business coach.
Because they can't. Away that I didn't know what to do to set up. To be very frank, I didn't know what to do, and I wasn't on social media. I was one of those social media phobes. So last year at this time, I had no social media accounts. I was not on Facebook, not on Instagram. I am now because my business coach said, okay, how will people know that you're available if they don't know about you? So I was like, okay. So you don't know sometimes you know that you don't know a thing and then you just find help. So it's just, again, admitting or to yourself, because you don't need to broadcast it. You just admit to yourself that, you could do with a little bit of a little push, a little bit of help to stay in the right direction. And it could save you years, because as you said, Maria, after 2 years, you discover, okay, you haven't even registered the business. That's something your business coach would tell you to do.
Yeah, you can't trade unless people know that they can trade with you, which is a really important thing. But you don't think about it because you think, I've got a website. I'm on like Instagram, so I'm operating. So no, you need a company registration number.
Yes, so it's those kinds of things. That's really important. And for mindset, I mean, I wasn't born an entrepreneur, so you needed to have that entrepreneur mindset. So I needed to build that up. Again, I needed to be able to deal with challenges. I needed to be able to deal with setbacks. So it's the same thing that I'm asking people to do. I had to do that in terms of developing my entrepreneur mindset. So yes, that is why I needed to have a mindset coach. So I'm quite a positive person, but as I said, I wasn't born entrepreneur. It's something that I know that I wanted to do this. I know I wanted to be coaching. I know I wanted to help people to empower themselves. But did I have the mindset as an entrepreneur? If the first time somebody said no to me, was I going to close up the website and throw the Facebook away? You have to develop that tough exterior sometimes. So
that resilience, isn't it?
Yes,
resilience.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So that's why I needed those coaches.
The closer you get to know, that's one of the theories I've heard. The more comfortable you get to know, the more comfortable you are with the answer no, the closer you get to a yes.
To a yes, yes. Yeah, I've heard that as well.
Yeah. See, I can remember it it's like, what was that? I write these things down and I try and apply it. Yeah, but I being an artist, I'm always like, oh, they don't like my art. Oh God, I'm a failure, and you got to get control of that
resilience.
Yeah, I've got to say no. They're just not. We're just not speaking the same language. But somebody
else, it will resonate with somebody else
completely.
Not everything that you do will be for a particular person. So you just have to know that is not what validates your work.
Yes.
The work is validated because when you think with integrity that it is good enough, and when it resonates with the people who you intended it for. Because some people will think mindset work is crazy talk. So they are not the people that, you know, you would want to, you are able to reach.
I have to admit, I didn't really hear of mindset coaching until I went on Facebook for Business. And a bit similar to yourself, I didn't use Facebook for Business until probably, maybe I've been using it maybe for a couple of years. So I'd never heard of it before, and why it was important, and why there was a coach for it. So that's why I was asking that question. What prompted you to even go for a mindset coach? Is it something that you already knew about or you'd heard about in your travels? So that's why I was quite intrigued, and that you do it as part of your coaching as well. Yeah.
Because a lot of the things, well, everything begins with mindset as well. So it's one of the things that we have to remember. You have to have the mind to even try. You have to have the mind to be persevering. So a lot of it begins with mindset and attitude. So if you need an adjustment in your attitude or your mindset, then that is one of the first steps. So I was fortunate that I sort of came across this before I was too deep into business, that I was able to check my own mindset and sort of strengthen it for endurance and for success. So yeah, mindset is important, I think, for most things that we do.
Okay, cool.
I think for me, what would be your takeaway? So if our audience, they're watching this video, what's the first thing that they can do to just get on a pathway or set their mind to transformation? Yeah, the small steps they can make.
So I think one of the first things is awareness and having an attitude of openness or receptive attitude to even try. Before you can even try, you have to want to try. So it's just an awareness of where you are, and we're assessing whether is this where you want to stay. Because if you do nothing, fine, this is where you will stay, because this is, you know, it is what it is. But if you, for some reason, you feel like, you know, you want to move along, then awareness is one of the first things that will help you even shift your mindset and embrace the possibility of a journey into transformation. So awareness is really important. And as you said, Natasha, small steps. I really believe and push for small steps, because we may not be able to take a huge leap at one time, but if we can change our habits gradually, if we need to, or doing little things consistently, small steps, and a compound effect a little way down the line, that will give you the big step that you need. If you do the thing every day, eventually it becomes a bit easy, and then you will see what seems like a huge step will suddenly, you know, appear.
You'll see the sun behind the clouds.
Yes.
Fantastic, Miss Nakinda, Miss Maria. I'm so happy that I'm actually sitting with two very sharp economists right now. That's like a really big thing for me. But thank you ever so much to Miss Nakinda for your sage words and your beautiful energy, because I can feel it through the remote video. So where can people find you? I know you have a profile, as you said, on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, but what's the name of your company and the website? Obviously we'll add it, but what's the name of your company and website?
My website is www.nakindadaniel.com. So if you find me there, I have all my social media handles, but my name is quite unique, Nakinda. So if you just put in Nakinda in Instagram or Facebook, then I will pop up on your screen, and I will be happy to, you know, to connect and to be in touch.
Fantastic.
And hopefully we can start a transformational journey together.
Yes, yeah. I think I might just start a transformational journey with you, Miss Nakinda. I think I need your help.
Yeah.
You've got a very, very soothing voice, so it's really good.
Yeah.
And thank you to Maria. And Maria, how can people find you? Just give us an overview of what you do and your services, and how can people find you?
Oh, so I'm a business strategist. So I should have introduced myself at the beginning.
It's all right, it's my fault.
That's all right. So I'm a business strategist, and I work mainly with architects and other designers. And basically, normally I help them create better systems and processes so that they can grow their business. But nowadays, I just help them regain a little bit of clarity. If they're a little bit confused, they're a little bit worried about what's going on, and they just need some next steps. They just want to find, a way to diversify their services, and other possible sources of income which is available to them through their skill set that they've already got. So and any kind of next steps into the future, if they can possibly visualize a look into the future of what their business might look like. So I help them with all of that. And I do a 30-minute clarity call where it's just a free chat, and we can help solve your problem. And if I can't, then I just refer you to somebody who can.
That's one of the best things you can do. If you can't assist somebody, you pass it on, because when you pass it on, somebody's passing it on to you. So
yes, exactly.
I'm so glad to have you both with me today. Thank you so much. I send you much appreciation, love and blissfulness. Thank you so much. My name is Natasha Melbourne Telfer. I am the Creative Director of Creative Core Caribbean. I have to do it very slowly because I get tongue-tied, and it's I go creative, what is it again? So I have to do it very slowly. Anyway, on that beautiful note, thank you so much to my dear guest, Nakinda. Thank you to Maria.
Thank you. Thank you so much, both ladies.
Please, audience, don't be shy. Go. We want you to poke around on LinkedIn and find Nakinda or Maria if you need any help. And we'll see each other on the other side in the flesh at some point very, very soon, won't we?
Of course, of course.
On a
lovely, so much, ladies.
Beautiful day. So with that, I bid you both adieu. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
You.
Bye.
Talk soon. Bye. Thank
Bye.
you.